Hey guys, Jano0 and the Empty Hammock crew. We hope all is well in YouTube land. Whatever part of the world that you are in. Empty Hammock crew, they came to visit us today, this weekend. We had a great time. Of course, Barry had his fancy camera stuff, and we did a bit of a video, which at some point will be out. We'll let you know when that's going to happen. So if you are, and they're actually here. This is one of his crazy videos he does where like people are actually across the country, but he makes it look like they're standing together. They're really here at our place, and they are super awesome. We've had a great day. Glad that they visit, and I'll leave a link to their channel in the description box. They are excellent people. So stop by and check them out. And I guess now back to the old coffee chat or whatever kind of video we decide to put this clip into. And there they are on the welcome wall. They put their pin there in Virginia, the Empty Hammock crew. So the welcome wall is getting some more and more folks on there, and hopefully we'll have some more before this year is out. Some more folks on the welcome wall. Looking forward to the visits. Okay guys, we did the intro there with the Empty Hammock crew. You're going to hear in the background the air conditioner going. You're going to hear brooder boxes with baby pheasants in them. It was a really good weekend. Had a nice visit. The Empty Hammock crew is, they are very genuinely good people. And they are trying to do the best they can. Trying to do right by their family and the Lord. And I really had a good time, and I'm looking forward to their next visit. My coffee, I'm on the go today, and it is really muggy and hot here. I think the temperature was about 614 today. It feels like that when you're a big fat guy anyway. It feels really hot. So, and that says cool you off quicker than a scalding hot cup of coffee. Oh man, holy crap, that's good coffee. I will answer a couple of questions. When the Empty Hammock folks were here, Barry had brought his fancy camera gear because he's got some really fancy camera gear, man. And he made a documentary type video, and we will let you know what channel it's going to be on and when it's going to come out when he gets done putting it together and editing, all that kind of stuff. I will make sure that I will let everybody know, all my viewers, to where they can see that one at. I don't know if it'll be on my channel or on his channel. We just kind of one of them things. We did it, and we'll see what happens when it gets put together. So we'll keep you posted on that. I had some questions that I wanted to answer. First question was, what are the little blue coffee cans up at the corner of the houses? Those are bird houses that we made out of them coffee cans. We've already got a whole bunch of coffee cans that's got screws and nails and nuts and bolts and all kind of everything you can imagine in them. And we had some that we weren't using for anything, so we just cut small holes in them and screwed them to the side of the post here. And the little house wrens that we have in our area use them as bird houses, and it works out pretty cool. Works out pretty good, and tries to keep them out of my hats like they were in last year. Southern Prepper 1 had asked me if I had caught any turtles out of the pond yet. Not yet. We haven't caught any turtles. I'm not an expert fisher dude. I'm not an expert turtle objectrist or any of that kind of stuff, right? I'm just a dude. And so far this year it has been very wet. We've had a lot of rain, a lot of water. All the creeks are up, all the ponds are up. Even little areas that don't have any kind of like an actual pond are full of water. So the turtles have been really hard to find here lately because there's so much water, there's so much area for them to be in. We're trying to find where they are and try to fish them there. So far I have not caught any, but we are just getting into the summer and the season, and we'll keep at it and keep trying until we do get some. And then when we do, hopefully we'll have the camera on with us that day, and we can get some video of dragging the turtles out of the water and all that kind of stuff. And like I said in the previous video, there's we already did a cooking video, and I'll probably do another one because I'm going to try to cook one overnight in the crock pot this time. An old timer in town taught me how to another recipe for turtle, and we're going to try that out. I can't wait to try it out. The fishing's been kind of slow. We went out this morning for a while. it's been a little slow, but it's been really hot, and I think that the weather, the way that the weather's been, has probably got a great deal to do with the fish biting or not biting. But we still managed to bring home a few keepers anyway, and that's the point, is to not only have enjoy some time out, sitting on the bank of the strip mines there with your buddies, but also bringing in some food to the household here. And of course we're in berry season, and I'm a couple of days behind on berry picking. But when it cools down this evening, then I'm going to get out and pick up a bunch of berries, and we'll try to remember to do a video. I'm not going to make any guarantees because it's way hot and way humid, and I may just not feel like farting around and having the camera drag along with me. But we'll see. I'm not going to make any guarantees. Let's see, what else was there? There was another question. Oh, the baby pheasants. No, we don't ship them. We only sell them locally. We don't want to ship any eggs or ship any baby chicks. I don't want to have to take insurance out or any of that kind of stuff to ship them. And I don't want to really be responsible for if something happens on the way to, or the eggs or to the chicks or something like that. So we just sell them locally here in our area. Sorry, but we're not like a hatchery or anything. We're just we're just folks. I'm just a dude. I just hatch out chicks and we sell them here local. So the ones who are asking about that, no, sorry. Unfortunately, we do not ship chicks or eggs or any of that kind of stuff, or rabbits and stuff like that. So other than it being really hot in the middle of summer, there's not a whole lot going on. Just a daily grind, trying to keep our summer hillbilly stuff going on, man. And so far, so good. The Lord has blessed us with something else too. Is I think I failed to mention, I got a new piece of equipment for the homestead. It's called a Kawasaki mule. My neighbor didn't need it anymore, and he offered to sell it to me, and I told him no. For about the first 4 days, I said, no, I appreciate it, but thank you, no sir, I just can't. I can't afford it. Well, finally he come at me like the Godfather. He's like, I'm going to make you an offer you can't refuse, eh? So I make my payments. He let me make payments to him, and he let me make my payments whenever I can, rather than having a set schedule of having a certain amount every month. He just lets me pay what I can when I can, because he knows that I am honest, and he knows our situation, and he's my neighbor. He knows where I live. He knows I'm not going to try to run off with it or anything. So and that was a very kind and generous offer, and I thought about it for a couple of days, and I said, I will never ever, a man in my financial position is not going to be able to buy a piece of equipment like that without having a crap load of money, which we don't have, or having to finance it from someplace, which I don't want to do. I really don't want another bank payment or something like that. I'm a little nervous about owing him this money personally, but worst case scenario, I can just say, Randall, I can't do it anymore. Come and get it and sell it to somebody else. And that won't go against any of my credit scores or any of that kind of stuff. So I thought about it for a long time, and I decided that I was not going to ever have another offer for that kind of an equipment again. And it's got a winch on it and a dump bed, and it's pretty nice, and it's going to really come in handy when we're dragging firewood around, when I'm running traps and we're hunting and fishing. Ours, what I take up now, I take it up on the ridge when I go frog hunting, and when we go up checking our turtle lines and stuff like that. And we're going to be using it a lot because our four-wheeler is really old, and it's getting to the point to where it's going to die soon. So I think what I'll do is I'll do a little bit of work on the four-wheeler and try to get it in a little bit better repair, and then trade it for like a little 8-foot john boat that we can use to drag up and down the hills into those strip mines, so we can get the better fishing places. We'll see if it happens. I really hope it does, but I don't know. We'll just see what happens. I want to get a little work done to it and get it in better shape, and then we'll see if we can't find somebody that wants to trade for a little boat, and that way we can get to some better fishing spots and hopefully get some more fish in the summertime, and better frog hunting and stuff like that. Because with the mule that we have, the four-wheeler is really not going to be used all that much. So if we can take four-wheeler and turn it into a boat, then win-win for me. So that is what we got going on. At some point, when I got the camera out and about, we'll get some pictures of the mule, get a little bit of video of the mule, and I'll show you what it looks like. But I am very grateful. That was a very big blessing and a very big generous offer that he made, and we really appreciate it. So, you guys, I hope all is well with you guys. The world is crazy right now. I'm not a political dude. I don't get into political discussions on my channel. I will just say that well, you guys know the world is crazy right now. So everybody, literally, please, everybody, no matter where you are or who you are, watch your back, be aware of what's going on around you, and just be aware. I'm not saying be afraid. Don't be afraid. Don't live in fear. If you live in fear, sometimes you will make bad decisions, and that's never a good thing either. Sometimes that will compound any kind of difficulties that you're having. But just be aware of your area and your situation. And I've said it before and I'll say it again. It never hurts to be a little bit prepared, to have some stuff set aside just in case. You just may not want to go to town for a couple of weeks if it's getting a little crazy in there. So just stay aware and be alert. And if you are out and about, then kind of keep your head on a swivel, y'all, and be safe. We love everybody out there, and I really hope that nothing but the best happens. So yeah, that's that. So anyway, like I said, there's a lot of other channels that we'll get into more politically. I just don't, because I'm not a political dude. Just a regular old dude. So you guys have a great day. Thank you very much for watching. God bless. Ian.